Hi all, welcome to Easy Way to Automation. So today we are going to see one more important topic, that is how can we run our Selenium tests on SauceLabs. So what is SauceLab? So SauceLabs provides cloud-based testing for web and mobile applications. So SauceLabs provides cloud-based testing for web and mobile applications. Using SauceLabs, you can perform cross-browser testing and you can also perform cross-platform testing. So what is cross-browser testing? Suppose if you want your test scripts to be executed against different browsers. Okay. So when I say different browsers, it can be a Chrome or Firefox or MS Edge or Safari, right? So if you want your test automation scripts to be executed against different browsers, that is something called as cross-browser testing. That means you want to test your application against different browsers. Similarly, when it comes to cross-platform testing, that means you want to test your application under test against different platforms. Platforms are nothing but operating systems, right? So we have Windows, we have Linux, okay, we have Mac operating system, right? So if you want your application under test, okay, if you want to test it against different platforms, okay, that is something called as cross-platform testing. So when you have to perform cross-browser testing and cross-platform testing, SauceLabs comes into the picture, okay? So we will see like how can we perform cross-browser testing and cross-platform testing using SauceLabs. So for that, what I can do is I'll go to Google and I'll search for SauceLabs. Okay, so this is the official website of SauceLabs. So what you have to do is first you have to sign in. Okay, so if you have login credentials, you can sign in. So what I can do is I'll click here sign in. Okay, so it is asking like either you want to sign in with your GitHub credentials or single sign on or Google. So probably I'll go with Google. Okay, so I'll go for this one and I'll enter my Google password. Okay, so once I give my password, it will take me to the SauceLabs dashboard. Okay, so this is your SauceLab dashboard. Okay, so if you see, we have different what we can say different links available, right? So we have test results, we have builds, we have archive, and we have platform configurator. So when I run my automation test script on SauceLabs, so I can see the results over here, test results, right? And I have something called as platform configurator. So here I can generate my script. For example, we are using Java, so I can select Java, right? So we have other programming languages also, Node.js, Python, Ruby, C Sharp, okay? And we have Selenium 4, source bindings, Selenium 3. So we are going to use Selenium 4, okay? And platforms such as, like, we have these many platforms, right? If you see, like, for Windows, we have Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 7. We have Mac operating systems. Okay, so you can select anything, and you can select Chrome also. Okay, so this drop down is for the browsers. Okay, so you can select Chrome, Edge, Firefox, or IE, and you can select a particular version also. Okay, suppose if I select Edge and I'll go for latest, so it will give me the code. Correct. And you can copy it to your notepad. Correct. So if you see, this is our URL. Okay, so I'll tell you, okay, so which one is the access key and which one is the, like, your username. Okay, so for that, what we can do is, let's go and create a Maven project first. Okay, so I'll go and create a Maven project. So I'll go to other, and I'll select Maven project, and I'll click on next. I'll check this checkbox, create a simple project, and I'll click on next. And here I have to provide the group ID, so I can just write com dot saucelabs dot automation. Okay, and I can just write artifact ID, like SauceLabs demo. Okay, I'll correct the spelling, SauceLabs demo. Okay, and I'll click on finish. Okay, so as soon as I click on finish, it is going to create a Maven project for us. So if you see, it is creating. Okay, so we have got our Maven project over here, right? So let me expand it. So this is our pom.xml file, right, where you can add your dependencies. Okay, so first we are going to add the Selenium Java dependency. So for that, I'll go and search for Selenium Java Maven dependency. Right, I'll go here. So I'll take 4.8.1. This is the latest version. So take this dependency, and I'll add it over here. Okay, so I'll write dependencies, and inside this I'll copy the Selenium Java dependency, and I'll save it. So as soon as you save it, the Selenium Java library is right. So it will come under your Maven dependencies. So it will take some time as it is building your project. Okay, so if I expand this Maven dependencies, you can see it has downloaded all the libraries, okay, which are required. Okay, so that is one of the advantages of using Maven project. You don't have to download the jar files manually and configure it in your project. Okay, everything will be done automatically. You don't have to take that much pain, right? So now what I can do is, I'll go to this src test Java, and I'll create a package over here. So first I'll create one package. So I'll name it as com.saucelabs.utility. Okay, and here I'll create one class. So I'll name it as base test. Okay, correct. So after that, what I have to do here is I'll just create a remote web driver is equal to null. Okay. So first what I will do, I'll create one reference variable of remote web driver. Okay. So I'll import this remote web driver. Okay. I'll import this remote web driver class which comes from this package, right? org.openqa.selenium.remote. After that, if you see, so this is our URL, right? So up to here, it is your username. Okay. So I'll just write here public static final string username is equal to this. So this is my username. Okay. After that, I'll just write public static final string access key. Okay. Access key is equal to, so I'll go to notepad. Okay. So if you see one arbitrary string value, right, up to this. Okay. So right after the colon, okay, you can see one arbitrary string. So this is something called as your access key. Okay. So I'll just go to Eclipse and paste it. Okay. So now I'll write public static final string URL is equal to, okay. So first I will take this one. Okay, so this is my URL. Okay. After that I have to provide my username, right? After that I have to provide my username. After that I have to provide colon. After that I have to provide my access key. Okay. And after access key I have to provide the rest of the URL. Okay. Okay. So this is our URL. Okay. So let me make it as public static. Okay. So after that, what I will do, I'll create one method over here. Okay. So I'll write over here public static open browser. Okay. Open browser. Okay. And we are going to use test-ng. So what I will do, I'll parameterize the values like browser. Okay. String browser, then string platform. Okay, what else? String version. Okay, so all these values I'll parameterize. Okay, I will send these values from the testng.xml file. Okay, so this has to be platform. Okay, so to use testng again we need testng dependency. Okay, so that I am going to fetch it and I will add it in the pom.xml file. So for that I'll go to this Maven repository. Okay, and I'll search for testng. Okay, testng. Okay, so I'll click here. So this is a latest version 7.7.1. So I'll take this one and I'll add it in the pom.xml file. Okay, right. So once we get it, what I can do is I'll use annotation. So I'll just write here at the rate before method. Okay, so that this particular method will get executed before executing each and every test method, right? So and here I'll write at the rate parameters. Okay, and from here I'll send browser. Second one is platform. Okay, and third one is version, browser version. Okay, and I have to import this annotation which comes from org.stng.annotations. It has to be public static void. Okay, so now I can write if browser dot equals. Okay, so put equal ignore case is equal to Chrome, then what it has to do. Okay, so I'll just write here Chrome options is equal to new Chrome options. Okay, because if you see, if you go to this platform configurator, right, we have seen this one platform configurator. So if you select Chrome browser, okay, let's see what does it give. Suppose this is my platform, I have selected Chrome and the version latest. Okay, so we have to write it as it is, right? Chrome options. Okay, reference variable name can be any name. Okay, you can give it as per your convenience. Now you have to set the platform, set browser version, right? So same thing, I'll write it over here. So I'll just write, first I'll import Chrome options class. After that I'll write Chrome options. Okay, Chrome options dot set platform, right? Chrome options dot set platform, and I'll give platform variable. Okay, after that I'll write Chrome options dot set browser version, and I'll give this variable version, right? After that I'll just write here else if browser dot equals, okay, I'll write here edge for example. Okay, same, I'll write equals ignore case. Okay, so I have to create an object of edge options is equal to new edge options. Okay, and again I have to import this class. After that I'll write edge options, same thing. dot set platform name, give platform, set platform name. After that you can write as options dot set browser version. Okay, and you can give version. Correct? Okay, after that you can write URL is equal to new URL, and you can provide this URL. Okay, and I'll import this URL from java.net. Okay, URI, and you can write this has to be URL. Okay, okay, and it will throw one exception, so that is something we need to handle. So I'll go for this one. Okay, add throws declaration. Okay, so after that I can write driver is equal to new remote web driver, right? New remote web driver, and I'll specify this URL over here, URL and Chrome options. Same thing I have to write it over here. Okay, but instead of instead of Chrome options, I have to give Edge options. Okay, okay, Edge options. Okay, so after that, what we can do is, now we have written our first method. Okay, where actually we have to launch browser, right? So I'll create one more method to kill the WebDriver instance or remote WebDriver instance. Okay, so I'll just write here at the rate after method. Okay, and I'll just write public static void close browser. Okay, and I'll give one condition over here. Before that, I'll import this annotation after method. Okay, and I'll write here if driver is not equal to null, then what it will do, it will quit. Okay, that's it. So I'll create one more package where I will write my test case. Okay, so I'll just write here com dot SauceLabs dot test cases. Okay, this will be my test cases. Okay, so I'll create one class. Okay, so I will name it as login test, for example. Okay, so I'll click on finish, and this will extend our base test. Okay, and I have to import this base test. Okay, and I'll create one test method. So I'll just write here public void, okay, verify login functionality. Okay, so I'll just import this test. Okay, so we have a demo website of SauceLab. So I can search demo SauceLabs. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, saucedemo.com. Okay, and if you see, like, it has given some of the usernames and password for all users. Okay, standard user and secret underscore sauce is the password, right? Let's try whether it is working or not. So I'll give this username and this is our password. Okay, secret underscore sauce. Click on login. Okay, right. So it is working perfectly. So I'll click on logout. So I'll take this URL. Okay, and I'll write here driver dot get, right, and I'll provide this URL over here. Okay, so after that what I have to do? Okay, after that I have to enter username. So I'll just write here enter username. So I'll just write here driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what locator does it have? So I'll just inspect it. Okay, so if you see, it has ID. So I'll go for this one ID. Okay, so I'll just write here instead of XPath, I'll go for ID and I'll give the ID over here. Okay, so dot send keys and I can provide its value. Okay, so I'll take this standard user first. Okay, standard user. Correct. After that, I have to enter password. So I'll just write here enter password. So driver dot find element. Let's go to the application and inspect the password edit field. It has its ID attribute. So I'll go for ID. Okay, so by dot ID dot send keys, and you can give its value. Okay, secret sauce. Okay, so I am writing the code from the scratch so that you will be able to understand. Okay, after that I'll click on login button, right? Click on. We have this login button. So I'll just write driver dot find element by dot ID. I hope it has ID. So let's go. Yeah, I'll take this and paste it over here. Dot click. Okay, dot click. Okay, so once I log in, how will I get to know, okay, whether login is successful or not? For that, I have to perform some validation. So again, we will go for this one. Okay, I'll go to saucedemo.com. I will enter user and I will enter password. Okay, I will enter password and I will hit login button. Okay, so I can check whether this products. Okay, so this products text is available or not. Okay, so for that I have written this XPath. Okay, so if you want to know more about writing XPath, I have a separate video tutorial for this, and you can go through that. So I can take this XPath. Okay, so I'll just write verify text products. Okay, so I'll just write here driver. You can assert it, right? So assert dot assert true. This has to be assert. Okay, so I'll just import it from testng. Okay, and you can write here driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, so this is our xpath value. Okay, and I'll just write here is displayed. Is displayed. Okay, that's it. So this is our first test method. Okay, so after this, let me write something called as driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. After that, I'll write driver manage timeouts dot implicitly wait. So just write here duration dot I'll wait for say 30 seconds. Okay, I have given implicit wait, and this is for maximizing your browser window, right? So our first test method is ready. Okay, so for that what we can do here is I'll create one testng.xml file, because if you see all these values, right, browser, platform and version, okay, so I have to pass them as parameters, right? So I can create a testng.xml file. So to create a testng.xml file, right click on this class file. Okay, go to testng, and we have something called as convert to testng. Okay, so you can give any suite name. So I'll just write say sanity test suite, and I'll just write here sanity test. Okay, so I'll click on finish. So I have got my testng.xml file. Okay, so after this I have to provide the parameter, right? So I'll just write here parameter name is equal to browser. Okay, parameter name is browser, and its value I'll give it as Chrome. Okay, parameter, make sure the spelling is correct. Okay, okay, after that what we are giving, platform, right? Platform, then we are giving version. Okay, so this one I'll give it as latest, and platform I can give Windows 10. Okay, Windows 10. This has to be Chrome. Okay, so now we will run our script. Okay, so I'll just run this testng.xml file, and we should see our test results over here. If I go to SauceLabs, okay, so we should see our test results over here. Okay, So let's run and check. So I'll right click on this testng.xml file, go to run as and click on one testng suite. Okay, it is giving some error. Let's see. Has been compiled by a more recent version of the Java runtime. Okay, so probably it is due to the latest version of testng. So let me just change it to 7.5. Okay, it is building. Okay, now I'll go and I'll run as. Okay, again we will run it as a testng suite. Okay, so if you see, it has started. So now if I go to my here, okay, so if you see, it will start here. Okay, so let's refresh this one. Yeah, if you see, it is running, right? So just click here. Okay, so it has finished. So it has already recorded the video. If you want to see how it was run, so just click here and it will show you. Okay, you can maximize it. Yeah. So if you see, it has launched our Chrome browser. Now it is logging into SauceLabs, right? Okay. So let me add few more steps. So like for example, if we go here, okay, I'll go to that particular SauceLab website. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so I'll create one more class file also, that is fine. So what we can do here is I'll go to this SauceLabs demo. Okay, and I'll create one more class file. Okay, so I'll copy this one and paste it. Okay, so I'll just name it as okay, products verification. Okay, so products verification. This is one more test case. Okay, products verification. So same thing, it will do login. Okay, so after that, what I will do here is I'll just I'll create method called as verify products. Okay, verify products. So after that, what it will do, it will go and verify the products. Okay, so same thing, I'll just go to this particular URL. Okay, and I log in as a standard user. Okay, I log in as standard user and password is secret sauce. Okay, password is your secret sauce. Okay, suppose after that I want to verify like how many products are there, for example. Okay, so I'll go to DevTools. Okay, and I'll go for these images, for example. Okay, so if I write here Control F img, we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I can write parent A. So we have got 6, right? If you see, this is first one. Okay, after that this is second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Okay, I'll take this one and I'll just write list of web element. Okay, so list of web element, and I'll give your products is equal to driver dot find elements by dot xpath. Okay, so this has to be driver dot find elements. Okay, so I'll just give here like this. Okay, I'll import this list interface from java.util package. Web element I will import, and I'll just write one more assert dot assert equals. Okay, so what is my actual is products dot size. Okay, and my expected value is 6. Correct. Okay, so after that what it has to do? Okay, it has to play. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I have one more class, so I'll take this. I'll go to testng.xml file. Okay, so I'll create one more class name over here. Okay, SauceLabs test cases. So instead of login test, it has to be products verification. Okay, so now let's run it, but this time I'll change it to Edge. Let's see. Okay, what is happening? And I'll make it Windows 11. Okay, instead of Windows 10 I will make it Windows 11, and let's run it. So I'll go to run as, and I'll go for one test ng suite. Okay, so now this time it will run 2 times. Okay, because we have 2 test methods. So now if I go to test results, and I'll just refresh this page. Okay, just refresh this. Yeah, if you so it is queued. If you see the Windows, it has taken Windows 11, and the browser is Microsoft Edge, right? So it is now running. So this is our first test case, and this is our second test case. Okay, so if you go here, you can see this is our first test case. I'll just show you. Okay, and if you maximize, you can see. Okay, so it is taking some time to launch Edge browser. Yeah, so it has launched MS Edge browser. This is SauceLabs login, and yeah, the login is successful. Right, let's go and check the second one. Okay, this is also completed. If you see, so this is how we can run our Selenium tests on on SauceLabs. So this is how you can run your Selenium tests on SauceLabs. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching this. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to learn Selenium step by step. Thank you.